A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Ermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. And have to kick it away after a quick 3-and-out in the first possession. So NC State's offense gets their first crack now. And with such a dangerous wide receiver on the field here, puts a lot of... And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down coming up after that running play. And he'll set up to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. And the Tar Heels are going to keep this drive rolling.
Defense does a good job of taking away the short routes and anything that might be close to the first down marker. The problem is they didn't account for the quarterback's legs. He pulls it down and picks up a first down.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. It's a fumble.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the top.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets made on the out route. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off. Oh, what a cut, and still going. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the Tar Heels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And those 3 the guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Here's the second down play. Your quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense.
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. And the defense jumps on the football. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina State. The defense had 6 points.
How about that?
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
3rd down play for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 15. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina. Oh, the energy really. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really the
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. He's got it out of the 25. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. And now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.